D, wait for it, light bulb.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds? So it looks like The Flash, its entire plot has been leaked online. Now, I haven't read this and everything, but we're going to check it out and see what's going down. I have to admit, I did a video of this about Ezra Miller and everything a couple of days ago, and I still hold to the point that this movie, as far as it goes, The Flash, they should just release it as scheduled and just, try to recoup any kind of loss that they had, just do the best that they can, because it's just very obvious that that this movie is, it might just be DOA, and if it is, bummer for, all of that. But, what are you going to do? So this comes from comicbookmovie.com, not my favorite website, but, whatever. But it says the Flash movie's entire plot has leaked online. Here's a breakdown of what happens. Stupid ads. So we're going to go, and it says the entire plot of The Flash appears to have leaked online, and we've now recapped that in great detail, taking you through all the biggest moments and reveals, including Michael Keaton's Batman Return. Okay, so here we go. In recent weeks, The Flash has been besieged. Gosh, if I could read, has been besieged by negative press. Oh my gosh, all these ads are just moving everything. By negative press, lead star Ezra Miller can be blamed. Lead star Ezra Miller can be blamed for that, as a series of damning allegations have pointed to an actor who is out of control and heading in a downward spiral. Rumor has it he's out as Barry Allen once this film is released, though no one is 100% sure if that will actually happen. Yeah, I don't know if that'll happen either. We'll see. The chatter, there's been chatter about The Flash being reshot with a new lead or dumped on HBO Max, but Warner Brothers is clearly weighing up its options and hoping this all blows over. I don't think it'll all blow over if that's what they want, but I don't think that. I don't know. If anything, they'll just dump it on HBO Max, but I hope they don't. I hope they just release it. I mean, I'm not going to go see it and everything, but just because of all this nonsense going on with Ezra Miller. I mean, once you start messing with kids, it's like it gets pretty crazy. But we'll see, yeah, whatever. I mean, we'll see. So in the meantime, a YouTube channel that leaked accurate plot synopsis for The Matrix Resurrections and Godzilla vs. Kong prior to their prospective releases has now shared a full breakdown of The Flash. It matches up with much of what we've heard in the past and points to the film. They don't name the YouTuber. That's disrespectful. They should have named the YouTuber so I could go and give them, a like and a share and everything, because if they're putting out that stuff and a view, yeah, they deserve that. Shame on you, comicbookmovie.com, for not doing that. You guys are fucking assholes. It matches up with much of what we've heard in the past. Potentially a pretty fun ride. It should probably go without saying that massive spoilers will follow. Okay, so the Justice League. All right, let's do this. Warner Brothers is developing a habit of delivering a trimmed down Justice League. Peacemaker gave us Aquaman and the Flash, with the rest of the team hidden in shadow. And this film also looks set to deliver just a potential group of heroes. Following a terrorist attack that sees the criminals take refuge in a hospital, the Scarlet Speedster races into action and gets a helping hand from Ben Affleck's The Dark Knight. Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman also appears for a small cameo that only consists of a few minutes, though this is meant to be the League in action rather than random team up. I would agree with that. That's interesting that they would do it that way. But they don't want to use Henry Cavill because they don't like him for some reason. Anyways, Barry and Bruce have formed quite a bond since we last saw them, and Batman later offers his fellow hero, who is dejected that his father remains in prison, and very important piece of evidence. Alrighty, time travel. Okay, when the Flash suggests he could travel back in time as he did in Zack Snyder's, oh, I hate all the ads. They move everything. Okay. In Zack Snyder's Justice League. Apparently, I'm not going to use this website anymore. They suck. Apparent confirmation that version of the film is now considered canon. Batman warns him that doing so could have dire consequences for the universe. That is interesting that they're using Zack Snyder's Justice League as canon when I thought it was its own corner of the universe, you know. Whatever, it's fine. Desperate to save his father and bring his mother back, Barry ignores him and ends up traveling through the Speed Force after figuring out how to save her life. Racing back in time, the fastest man alive sees what's described as a Coliseum setting that is representative of a time vortex. A monstrous creature stares back at him and gives chase, but not before Barry gets where he needs to. Well, or so he thinks. After blacking out, the hero wakes up in 2013. I wonder what the monstrous creature is. I can't think of anything of what it could be, but they have the Black Flash up here, so we'll see if that's it. The Death Flash or whatever he's called. Anyways, the other Barry Allen. Now in the past, Barry comes face to face with his younger self. Ezra Miller plays both versions of the character, though past Barry has yet to receive the powers that made him the Flash. The Scarlet Speedster's mom is also still alive. Oh my goodness, these ads are pushing everything. Ugh, gosh, it's so obnoxious. Still alive, and future Barry decides the best way to save her is to teach his younger self how to use the Speed Force, thereby avoiding doing any further damage to the timeline. It just so happens this is the day Barry gets his powers. Oh, it happens to be the day. So they head to the lab and prepare for the past version to be hit by that fateful lightning strike. Okay. Things go wrong, of course, though, because future Barry being there means he's in the way of the blast, and both of them are hit. The Flash loses his powers, though past Barry still gains them. The problem now is that the Flash is stuck in the past. Okay. I mean, I don't know, man. I guess so. All right, let's read about the new Batman. Oh my goodness. What is going on? Oh, hold on. Sorry, you guys. The ads keep pushing this, and then my screen keeps changing, and it's hard for me to. I hate this website. I hate it. Okay, a new Batman. Future Barry knows he's screwed up and decides to find the Justice League. The problem is they don't exist yet. Superman is having issues with the U.S. government. Wonder Woman is still on Themyscira, and Aquaman is little more than a rumor. Bruce Wayne is out there, though. So after training the past Barry, the two heroes set off for Wayne Manor. Both Scarlet Speedsters believe Ben Affleck's Bruce is the one they'll meet, but Wayne Manor no longer looks like Wayne Manor. It's the version of the mansion from Tim Burton's Batman movies. And when they find Bruce, he's an old man with a gray beard and unkept hair who is cooking spaghetti. You want to get nuts? The Michael Keaton version of the hero asks. Oh, that sounds terrible. He's just cooking spaghetti and want to get nuts. It's weird. It's weird. Once things calm down, the Barrys explain that what's happening, and the Cape Crusader comes to the conclusion that the Flash, traveling back in time, has broken the universe, hence why he's now in the wrong reality. So it's more a merging of timelines than a different world. I don't know if I like that either. All right, General Zod. I did see that General Zod. I saw rumors that he was going to be back in it. So let's see what's going down here. Okay. Not only is this timeline Barry got his powers, it's also the day General Zod first invades Earth. Oh, it just happens to be the same day. That's all right, whatever. Michael Shannon is back as the Man of Steel villain. I like Michael Shannon. I thought he did a good job as Zod, and I like that whole. I actually, I didn't like Man of Steel when I first saw it, but I've come to actually like it. It's not my favorite Superman movie, but it's still good. I like it. And both versions of the Flash decide they need to get to Superman before he's handed over to his fellow Kryptonian, as Kal-El can potentially help get future Barry back home. Keaton's Dark Knight initially wants no part of this, but changes his mind. The Batcave is shown, and there are a bunch of alternate bat suits on display, similar to Iron Man's Hall of Armor. Batman, who has a number of trophies from past battles, figures out that multiple timelines have started to converge and figures out where Superman is being held. After breaking into the facility, this is another example of how the timeline is being changed, as Supes wasn't held captive in his 2013 origin story. The trio doesn't find Superman. It's Supergirl instead. Oh my goodness. Okay. Superman is dead. What? Okay. Taking Supergirl back to Wayne Manor, they learn that Superman died on the way to Earth. His cousin did make it to the planet, though, and General Zod's mission remains the same. The group comes to the conclusion that they need to stop Zod. After all, there's no Superman to stop him this timeline. But with Future Barry minus his powers, Batman comes up with an idea to give this group a little extra power. There's a thunderstorm outside, and just like in Flashpoint, the Dark Knight straps the Scarlet Speedster into an electric chair atop Wayne Manor. Future Barry is electrocuted, but doesn't become the Flash. Dejected, he begins to lose hope until Supergirl, now suited up, flies him into the sky, into the lightning. Unfortunately, it appears to kill him. Thankfully, after Past Barry touches him, the hero is powered up again. They do the ET, they do the finger, they do the ET finger. The final battle. Let's read this. Oh, we're only on 4, so there's more. There's more. Great. Headed to the desert to confront Zod, Future Barry dons his past self's new costume. That younger hero, meanwhile, dons a modified version of one of Batman's suits, seen in the banner images at the top of this feature. And we've seen that before. They take the Batman's they just spray paint it, and then they spray paint a lightning bolt over it. Zod demands Superman, but no one knows what he's talking about because the Man of Steel no longer exists in this reality, which I hate that idea. The villain kills General Swanwick, aka Martian Manhunter. I wonder if they'll acknowledge that he's Martian Manhunter. That's interesting. And unleashes the world engine then and there. A huge battle ensues, and Zod is ultimately defeated without a single casualty in Metropolis. Unfortunately, Keaton's Dark Knight is badly injured, and as Future Barry apologizes for bringing him into the fight, Bruce expresses gratitude for reminding him how to be a hero. The assumption is that he dies here, but there's still one more big twist to come. The Flash's sacrifice. Oh my goodness. Before we get to that, we need to go back to an earlier point in The Flash. As we mentioned, Barry's mother is still alive in 2013, though her death is imminent. The hero figures out that to save her, he simply needs to remove all the cans of tomato sauce from the convenience store she visits prior to her murder, meaning she'd have to shop elsewhere. As a result, his mom wouldn't be cooking dinner when her killer struck, thereby stopping that mysterious event from ever taking place. However, in order to fix time before traveling home, Future Barry must put those cans back to ensure her death does happen. It's a tragic reveal, though. He does get a touching moment with her in costume before fixing things. Heading back to 2022, the Scarlet Speedster once again travels through the Speed Force and realizes the creature he saw was a monstrous version of himself from the future. Had he not made things right, Barry would have been corrupted and a crisis in the universe would have taken place. With that, he resolves to accept his mother's death and help free his father. A cliffhanger ending. Yeah, it was Supergirl. Everything seems normal, and it appears the damage caused by the Flash's trip through time was undone when he realizes sacrificing his mother's life was key to saving reality. It appears there is evidence that could exonerate Henry Allen, and it looks like Barry has got a happy ending. The same Mercedes-Benz that originally pulled up before Affleck's Bruce Wayne emerged to warn his fellow hero not to toy with the time appears, but it's Keaton's billionaire who steps out this time. Supergirl also appears, though neither of them should be here. I'm assuming that's what we saw before when we saw Bruce Wayne. We saw him, those on-set photos of him, and then we saw Supergirl with her flying down and everything. Like, we saw videos, and then we saw her on set. I'm assuming that those two things are this scene right here that they're talking about. Barry is perplexed, as putting those cans back should have made things right. Neither knows what they're doing there, but a new DC extended universe has clearly been created where they exist in place of Batfleck and Henry Cavill's Superman. With that, the film ends, but there's one final tease. Oh, I don't like that at all, but I mean, we knew it was coming, right? Crisis is coming. Jason Momoa finally makes a cameo appearance as Aquaman in the post-credits scene that shows Barry helping a drunk Arthur Curry leave a bar. Racing home to grab something that can sober his fellow hero up, there's suddenly a distress call coming through on the Scarlet Speedster's computer. He watches it, and it's a video message from Affleck's Batman. He pleads with the Flash to help, making it clear he needs to be rescued after the hero changed the timeline and broke reality. It's unclear how the mechanics of all this work, but it looks like Barry's next mission will be saving the DCEU's original Batman in what could be a take on Crisis on Infinite Earths. Now, I just have to say, as far as this goes, I think this sounds kind of like a bust, you guys. Like, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, it sounds like a bust. I think that, and if first off, this was originally written by Christina Hodson. And I have to be honest with you, Christina Hodson, in my opinion, is just a horrible writer. She sucks. I personally do not like her as a writer. Everything she's written so far, I do not like. For instance, she wrote Bumblebee, which was okay. It wasn't like the best movie ever, but all the stuff that's really, really good in that movie are, say, the like the fight sequences, which she probably didn't even like write those. She's all like, yo, we're gonna film a fight sequence now. Let's do it and everything. And you're like, oh, okay, and everything. I don't think this sounds good. It sounds very good. I mean, I don't like that they're killing off Superman. I don't like that they're doing all this and just bringing on, I don't know, man. But then again, Warner Brothers, when have they ever known what to do with the DCEU? They made bad decision after bad decision. I do like that they're bringing Zod back and Michael Shannon's Zod. I liked his Zod. So that's a plus right there. And I'm not even against, and I like Michael Keaton's Batman. I know some people don't like his Batman, but I personally do. I grew up with that Batman. And then I also, I don't even mind that they're bringing in Supergirl. It's just, I don't know, man. This just doesn't, I don't know. This doesn't sound that great. I'll watch it eventually, but I just don't, I don't know, man. I don't know. We shall see. So tell me, what do you guys think about all this? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Are there things you do like about it, but you don't like about it? I personally don't like that there's no villain. There's really no villain. It's just, I'm old school. So I mean, there's Zod, but I mean, I'm old school. It's like, I was hoping that they bring in, Thrawn and all that stuff. And they're kind of bringing in a bad Flash, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if they release this sucker. But yeah. All right. Tell me what you guys think. Go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. I will see you guys on my next video. You guys have a good day. Bye.